E aí pessoal, aqui quem fala é o Sonietan. E no vídeo de hoje vou jogar aí o capítulo 3, episódio 3, sei lá, de Tell Me Why, para terminar aí as conquistas, os 1500G, né? Esse jogo aí ele dá mais do que os 1000 padrão, dá 1500, 500 em cada episódio. Só que esse capítulo 3 ele tem duas conquistas diferentes para final de jogo, então você tem que zerar duas vezes. Que um final seria você terminar o jogo com o laço entre as gêmeas fortalecido, e o outro seria terminar o jogo com o laço entre as gêmeas enfraquecido. Então, algumas pessoas conseguiram obter o segundo final só repetindo o capítulo 3. Outros tiveram que jogar desde o início porque eles fizeram uma campanha sempre tendendo para um lado só, entendeu? Como eu fui meio misto ali, eu fiz escolhas que fortaleciam e escolhas que enfraqueciam e acabou ficando meio dividido. Eu acho que eu consigo jogar o capítulo 3 me focando em uma conquista e depois eu rejogar ele novamente na outra sem precisar jogar o 1 e o 2. Então eu vou tentar aqui terminar com os laços enfraquecidos, que é o que as pessoas têm mais dificuldade. Não sei porquê, mas tudo bem. Então eu já tenho aqui anotado algumas escolhas no capítulo 3, no caderninho aqui, caderninhos, em que eu poderia fazer, que está no True Achievements. Eu vou até deixar no True Achievements aqui na descrição as escolhas que você precisa fazer para obter tanto uma conquista quanto a outra. Tanto de terminar com um laço enfraquecido, quanto terminar com um laço fortalecido. E também estarei seguindo aqui pelo celular, o guia do Maka, para pegar as conquistas perdíveis, né? Os missables, coletáveis e afins. Então, vamos lá começar logo esse episódio 3 aí, esse capítulo 3. Certo? Vamos continuar. Aí eu vou, nesse vídeo aqui, vai ficar faltando provavelmente a conquista de terminar o jogo com os laços fortalecidos. Aí eu farei um próximo vídeo só para fazer essa conquista que faltar. Nesse vídeo não vai ter todas as conquistas. Acho que são 10, vão ter 9 das 10 conquistas nesse vídeo. E no próximo vídeo, a conquista que faltar, beleza?
In a deep and ancient forest, crafty goblins face the truth about the darkness in the big wooden house.
It had come for the wise princess, driving her mad and causing her to attack them.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness, the goblins realized that no one else in the forest wanted to know the truth.
So they dug and searched and asked hurtful questions, learning more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin kept diving deeper and deeper until Sister Goblin finally said, "Enough."
And that was how the goblins found themselves separated again, hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many open wounds. Allison, wake up.
find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman alone in a deep and ancient wood.
You killed me.
You killed me!
Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Não resiste, eu não resisto. Ih, musiquinha pra cagar os direitos autorais. Só pra dar flag no vídeo, aquele negócio todo. Tem que ter uma musiquinha pra estragar o bagulho, né, mano? Musiquinha só pra acabar de full. A música só pra acabar de full. Pi. Entendeu, né? Bem, logo que começa deve ter algum coletável, né? Vamos ver aqui o vídeo do Maka.
Maka's guides.
Hey everyone, Maka here with the continuation of Tell Me Why. This is chapter 3, and in this video I'll be showing you how to grab all of the missable achievements, and we'll go through all of the possible endings. There are a couple of different ones. Sorry to get this video out on the first day chapter 3 was available. I had to play through this like 10 times to make sure this video is accurate. First off, we'll start with collectible number 1 of 3. When you wake up in Eddie's house, go downstairs and hook around to the left, and go inside to find a blue box on the shelf. If you pick up the box and then go into the Book of Goblins and look at the story with the eyeball icon, if you cycle back and forth, you'll eventually realize that this box is coin operated. So let's go grab a coin.
Bem, deixa eu descer as escadas e achar a caixa. Depois a gente vê o que vai fazer com a caixa. Essas escadas.
I should probably eat something. God, I feel so weak.
Entrando na
Eddie looked
portinha
pretty
aqui.
concerned when I came home last night. I should have talked to him about what happened. But
Tem uma
what the
caixa
hell was I
azul.
supposed to say? A secret keeper in her secret keep.
Livro dos Goblins. Deixa eu ver o que ele falou sobre o livro dos Goblins aqui. Vou voltar um pouquinho.
Like 10 times to make sure this video is accurate. First off, we'll start with collectible number 1 of 3. When you wake up in Eddie's house, go downstairs and hook around to the left, and go inside to find a blue box on the shelf. If you pick up the box and then go into the Book of Goblins and look at the story with the eyeball icon, if you cycle back and forth, you'll eventually realize that this box is coin operated, so let's go grab a coin. You can only grab the coin once you know that this box exists, so don't try to have a 200 IQ and skip this step.
Ah, tá. Ele tá falando que você, olhando aqui no livro dos Goblins, vai descobrir que para abrir essa caixa você vai precisar de uma moeda e você só consegue pegar essa moeda depois que você interagiu com a caixa. Não adianta você querer pegar a moeda para adiantar, que não vai adiantar. Aí onde ficaria essa moeda?
From here, what you want to do is go to the kitchen and interact with the folder on the kitchen table to start the quest to grab the ID from your wallet.
Na cozinha.
Once you looked at that post-it note, you can now walk over to the table to grab your wallet, but instead we are going to grab the coins next to the wallet. So pick up a coin and then leave this screen and go back to Eddie's room and go back to interact with the coin-operated box. This time when you examine it, you'll be able to use the coin to open it, and once you open it, inside will be your first of 3 collectibles. One thing to keep in mind is that there is an achievement for collecting all 13 of the collectibles in the game, which do save between playthroughs, so make sure you have all of them if you want to grab as much as possible by the end of your playthrough.
Lembrando que esse vídeo do Maka vai estar aqui. Esse vídeo aqui do Maka vai estar aqui na descrição do vídeo. Então corta. É o próximo. Temos que achar a moeda agora. Primeira coisa é ir até a cozinha.
Something's not right. What is this?
Eu interagi com esse papel
Here's the
aqui.
file. Just need my ID and pay stubs. Okay.
We were family, Allison. How could you do this to me?
Aí depois a gente vai ter que achar.
Think about something else. Focus. ID and pay stubs.
Onde fica mesmo? Aqui. Pegar as moedas aqui. Beleza, agora que eu tenho a moeda, eu posso voltar lá naquela salinha lá embaixo. Abrir a caixa. Beleza.
Secret keeper in her secret keep. No way. It worked.
Beleza, peguei o colecionável e aí o próximo seria vai ter um policial comendo alguma coisa.
You'll end up at the police station to have lunch
Tá.
with...
tem que estar na Police Station. Então eu posso seguir aqui com os objetivos normais. Pegue sua carteira de motorista e seus olerites para a papelada do aluguel. Pô,
Still can't believe Eddie never told me he was paying for fireweed.
então tem que achar essa carteira de motorista e os olerites.
He doesn't like this kind of attention, but he really does so much for the community. I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this.
Pô, não vai ter olerite na cozinha, né? Nem carteira de motorista, ou vai? Comida. Fotos. Isso aqui é o que? Carteira de motorista?
Ah, here's my ID.
This place was never much more than a bachelor pad, huh? There was so much I planned to do. All those sacrifices I made. And how do you repay me? Lying to my face? You're not my child. My clan deserves better.
Stop it, Allison. You have to stop torturing yourself. Just grab your pay stubs so you can get the hell out of here. What if I just packed a bag and left? Never looked. I almost wish the house had burned down last night. What if I just packed a bag and left?
Tá, como
Never
é que
looked
eu
back.
vou achar esse olerite, maluco?
Allison, please. It's a damn shame.
Come on, Allison. Don't start.
Será que tá lá no quarto? Cadê os olerites? Deve estar no quarto, né? O que tem aqui? Deve ser um banheiro aqui, né?
Paperwork's
Normalmente.
not down there.
Ah, isso aqui deve ser pra descer.
I told him I wanted to stop messing with those memories, but he wouldn't listen.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other. That's what you said. But you don't mean what you say, do you? They're just words. You left me, Allison, all alone and scared.
What the hell is wrong with me?
Será que tá aqui?
God, where is it?
Não tá aqui.
Not here.
Não está aqui.
Can't imagine how hard those first years at Fireweed were. Here they are.
Então está aqui os olerites. Os olerites. Pronto, já achei os
I think I've
olerites.
got everything I need for the application.
Agora já posso ir embora?
Where's that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night?
Allison, help!
Allison, please.
The Manhunter.
What's wrong with me?
Só pegar a chave do carro e ir embora, será? Encontre celular. Ah, mais uma coisa pra achar, meu Deus.
Where's that damn phone? No, no phone here.
É, pelo jeito. Aqui na cozinha eu já olhei tudo, né?
Wait, I still need my phone.
Agora dá pra descer.
My dove. Only thieves and monsters hide in the dark. Fly back to the light, Allison.
What the? No. I cannot deal with you right now. No phone here. God, where is it? What's it doing here?
Ah, achamos o celular, né?
Hey, Dee.
Finally. I was starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my phone on me.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. But anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
All right, hun. See you soon.
Get it together, Allison. Come on. Grab the file, get dressed, and head out. Or it'd be nice to make a gift for Dee. God. Hands are still
Agora.
shaking.
Coloque os documentos restantes na pasta e se arrume para sair.
Morning. Hey, Allie.
Hey.
Ah, agora.
Hi, guys.
Será que é agora que eu tenho que contar ao Michael
What are
sobre as
you doing here?
memórias?
I brought you stuff from the office. You're a good worker. I think Tessa will come around when she's had a chance to clear her head.
That's nice, Tom. Thanks.
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Okay, thanks.
Is Tyler not around today?
We had a fight. I think we just needed to get out of each other's hair for a little bit.
I'm sorry to hear that. You were so happy he was coming home.
Oh, it's okay. We'll get over it.
I really hope so. So, Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
If you're going to lecture me, save it. She had it coming. She went behind Marianne's back. And almost got us killed.
What she did had terrible consequences. But I promise you, she was trying to help. Besides, you two didn't say anything she wasn't already thinking. She spent years blaming herself.
Well, she wasn't the only one involved. There was a lot of blame to go around.
I'm glad you're able to see
Lá no Vibracol, maluco.
It seems like your brother, well, he's not nearly so forgiving, is he?
He has been pretty harsh. Especially on Eddie. But we both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
Yes, of course. Totally reasonable. Though, I am sorry you're the one taking all the repercussions. I heard about the
And
fight
there
with
are
your uncle. I really hope your
repercussions.
brother appreciates your sacrifices.
He will. I mean, he does. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty beat.
Oh, of course. I'll let you rest. Tell Michael there's no need to hurry back.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Tom.
Bye now. Take care.
Sorry for abandoning you out there. Pro tip? Avoid catching a ride with Tom at all cost.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Yep. And exactly what they do to his digestion.
Well, he said you don't have to rush back to the store.
Oh, good. Because I did not plan to. Tessa's been venting nonstop about your fight. Seriously bad vibes over there right now.
I know the feeling. I'm glad you're here, Michael. Thanks for coming.
Of course. When I heard what happened, I knew the bitch's grotto had to go mobile.
Guess I've got plenty of time to binge the last season of Witches of Eldom now that I'm unemployed.
Wait till you see how they did Mabel. You're gonna rage quit just like I did.
I don't know. I've got a lot of free time ahead of me. I've been kind of freaking out on repeat today.
What do you mean?
It's hard to describe, but I just can't calm down.
You ever try any of that affirmation type shit? Look, when things get dark, I tell myself that whatever I'm going through will pass. That I'm a great person and my feelings are valid.
This will pass. I'm a great person. My feelings are valid.
We'll work on it, but that's a good start. So, do you want to talk about what got you fired?
Not really, no. Sorry.
It's all right. Allison, what's going on?
Tyler and I had a fight last night. I was so excited to have him back, but what if 10 years was too much? And we're too different?
I don't think so. You just need to get to know each other again. Start with the small shit. Figure out what each other's favorite foods are, you know? And then build up to the big stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The last few days have been a lot. It's totally okay to be overwhelmed. You're gonna figure it all out. Families are fucked up. They're basically fuck-up factories.
You're right. I just need to relax.
So, maybe this will cheer you up. I think I found the perfect place. Check it out. It's pretty cool, right? Deposit's a bit high, but it's got 2 large bedrooms and a view of the channel.
You're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
Oh God.
Allison, look at me. Are you okay?
I'm just... I need to... I just need to sit down.
It's okay. I got you. What's going on?
Agora eu tenho que contar ao Michael sobre as lembranças para obter o final de Laço Enfraquecido.
My anxiety's through the roof. I can't eat anything without getting sick, and I've been seeing things. Memories. Of Marianne, and me, and Tyler when we were kids, and Eddie, and... It used to just be stuff I'm pretty sure really happened, but... Now I see them everywhere. Shouting every shitty thought I've ever had about myself. I don't know how much more of it I can take.
That's intense.
Eu tenho que escolher a opção. Isso não vai funcionar. It won't works. It won't
Anything
work.
like this happened to you before?
Right after Marianne died, I had a lot of panic attacks, but nothing exactly like this.
Come here, Allie. I hear you. Okay? I hear you.
You must think I'm completely nuts.
No. I think you went through some really bad shit. You never saw anyone about it, right?
Yeah, I've looked into therapists a few times, but they're all so far away and so expensive.
Well, you know what I went through in 2011. I don't know if I'd still be here if I hadn't gotten help. You got that money coming in from the house.
For our apartment in Juneau. I don't want to bail on you.
Look, I know you hate letting people down, but you gotta put your own oxygen mask on first. I get that, and so does Tyler.
Thanks. I'll try. I really need to work on the house today, but Tyler's crashing out there. Not sure if I'm ready to face him.
If you want, I could go out there, see how he's feeling, and if he's ready to talk. What do you think?
Não vai adiantar nada. É isso que eu tenho que botar. Essa aí é a opção.
Whatever. I don't think it's gonna do much good. He's convinced he's meant to be alone. I thought I was the exception, but I was wrong.
Well, I don't mind trying if it might patch things up between you two.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Sure. Thanks.
No, Michael, thank you for listening. I mean it. Hi, Dee.
Hey, beautiful. You okay? 'Cause, girl, you look like shit.
I haven't been sleeping well. But here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush. I need to drop off some stuff with Eddie.
All right. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I caught her flasher. It's in the break room. You better hurry before Greggs kills it off.
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
Beleza, então aqui é na Police Station. Então o que é que tem que fazer no Police Station?
So if you walk in and grab the cobbler and sit down next to Officer Greggs, you can talk to him a bit, but make sure you keep looking to the right-hand side and try to look through that doorway. After you do that 1 or 2 times, you may have to talk to Officer Greggs a little bit in between. You'll eventually get the option to eavesdrop. And what you're going to be eavesdropping about is about the mailbox bandit, which is actually just a raccoon. Now, once you have eavesdropped this information, there was also a picture of the raccoon stealing some mail back in Chapter 2, Officer D will eventually come out to start talking to you, and this is where we can grab this achievement. She'll let you know that she
drop my
built the
paperwork
mailbox
off
bandit, and you have to say, was it an animal, as a response. If done correctly, you will unlock the achievement.
We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
An animal? Like a raccoon, maybe?
Have you been eavesdropping in on official police business?
Next.
Parece bem complicado esse, né?
Next, you'll meet up with Sandy.
Mas vamos ver se eu entendi. Primeiro, dê os documentos do aluguel para o Ed.
Try not to hang out upstairs too long. Chief's orders. Sorry.
Sounds like Eddie's busy. Uncle's in there. Whew, he's really letting that guy have it. Uncle's in there. Whew, he's really letting that guy have it.
Deixe os documentos na pasta de arquivos do Ed.
I guess we kind of exposed some holes in their security.
Então não vai funcionar também.
I probably shouldn't eavesdrop, but...
Então não posso entrar aqui, nem posso entrar ali. Tem que solicitar um código lá no computador, é isso? Não entendi nada.
I still gotta go upstairs to drop this off. Okay, how did you not immediately scarf this down?
You kidding? This is my 3rd helping.
I hope Rosie's better soon. She must have something nasty.
We, have new rules about civilians hanging around certain parts of the station. Reception booth is out of bounds. Sorry.
Morning.
Olá, Miss Ronan.
Ah, essa aqui é a parte que tá no vídeo do Maka. Eu deveria...
Ooh, these look like wild berries. Mrs. Romero must have frozen them over the summer.
Oh yes, she takes her cooking seriously. Very seriously.
É, mas eu acho que ainda não posso sentar. Porque a conquista eu tenho que sentar ali.
Ooh, these look like wild berries. Hey, Greggs.
Hey, Allison. What brings you here today?
Just needed to drop off some paperwork with Eddie.
The Chief's busy right now, but you could leave him in his mail slot.
Não posso sair. Não posso entrar aqui. Sei não. Tem a bolinha.
At least we didn't spend the night here.
Ai, o que tem que fazer, meu Deus?
What is Greg's up to with the security cameras?
He's finally getting around to doing the upstairs camp.
This cobbler does look amazing.
Greg's been whining all day about his diet, but he's not fooling anyone.
Ai, droga. Tem que deixar a porcaria do papel lá, mas não dá pra deixar em lugar nenhum. Já que eu vou deixar essa bosta, mano. Pra que eu vou sentar ali no sofá? Tem nada pra fazer. Ai, ai. Não dá pra passar aqui.
I need to drop this off in Eddie's mail slot.
Caraca, eu sei que eu tenho que deixar isso no correio do Ed, só não sei onde é que eu boto, caramba. Tem que deixar isso no correio do Ed. Isso aqui é a porcaria do correio do Ed, seus...
Uncle's in there.
Será que é aqui? Ah, é aqui. Meu Deus.
I should probably drop
Milhão de anos pra descobrir que o negócio é do lado da porta. Por que não fica um negócio piscando ali, uma setinha? É aqui, deixa aqui. Ah, é agora. Espere a Di na sala de descanso. Espere a Di na sala de descanso.
I wonder how Uncle's feeling about me moving away. We haven't really talked about it.
Acho que agora é que é a parte da conquista, hein? É ali. Ah, agora eu posso pegar esse negócio e sentar.
Dessert for lunch. Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool, yeah.
I've always had a
He looks pretty busy.
De olho, olhando.
Maybe I should just come back later.
Yep. Wilson? Yeah, she's teacher's pet. You'll probably starve before she clocks out.
I'll give her a few more minutes. Dee looks pretty busy.
Ficar aqui olhando.
What are they talking about?
They're talking about none of your business, young lady.
Espiar. Depois de tempo ele...
vandalized my mailbox.
It was an animal, huh? Looks like Greg's owes me $20.
Mm-hmm. A raccoon of all things. Not sure where he came from.
Oh. Probably hitched a ride on a boat up from the lower 48. Well, Dr. Torres,
know I
it
can
seems
see
like
their
you cracked
spine,
the
right?
case of the mailbox bandit.
I didn't realize he was so infamous.
Wait, how did you catch it? With your bare hands?
I used a homemade catch pole. But it managed to scratch me in the process.
Did you happen to get a rabies vaccine
We already talked
recently?
about eavesdropping.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, probably best to go do that straight away.
On my way there next.
Hey, Gregs.
So, I have that cute little critter.
So, what's the criminal underbelly of Delos Crossing?
Kind of need to get to work. I'd appreciate it if you could take him to animal control or whatever it is that you'll do.
Of course, yeah, sure, I'll handle it. You did the dirty work, so I can take it from here.
Thank you.
Really
Thank
don't want to
you.
have to tell your dad
You
about
can't
this.
imagine how many hours we spent on this case. I think I'll need to requisition your daughter's kennels with data. Sure, I hope that'll work. She doesn't care for it that much.
What you reading?
Oh, about that dock strike and the trouble these folks are causing for everyone else. Ugh, I hate strikes. What is this, Paris, France? Come on.
It's the only way most people have to get anyone to listen.
Bem, agora tem que escolher a opção o animal, né?
Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
No worries.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
Animal.
An animal? Like a raccoon, maybe?
Have you been eavesdropping in on official police business? Anyway, yeah, it's a raccoon. Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out to be some trash panda stowaway.
And this is how legends begin.
Anyway, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal control now. Probably best I take a rain check.
Vamos dar uma olhada aqui no Guia do
it's
Maka.
okay. Totally, I understand.
We're gonna have to help
Duty
him
calls.
fix the little boat
Thanks.
engine he's working on.
Well, we need
If
to
at
try
any
again
point
soon.
he gets
I feel
Quando
so
tiver
bad about
na
missing your birthday.
garagem,
I
junto
thought
com o
about
Sam.
making you something, but I was a little strapped for time, so...
No, I get it. With your brother back, I see where your priorities are now.
What? No, it's not...
Relax, I'm just kidding. I really gotta go now. Right, I'll call you later. And try to get some sleep, all right?
See ya. Well, there go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No.
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
It's not really any of your business. We just had some family stuff we needed to discuss with Eddie.
Oh, yeah? That way he broke into the archive? And assaulted Brown because of family stuff? Look, we're all worried about you. This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah, the sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose. The chief works hard for all of us. He doesn't deserve to be treated that way.
I'm sorry, but I really don't want to have this conversation right now. I had a rough morning.
All right. I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time. And people, they mostly don't change. Even when we really want them to.
Look, I'm really tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do. I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable, and not a troublemaker. Tyler, I mean, if he goes down, don't let him take you with him, okay?
I can't do this.
Oh, you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air. Ty? Are you there? Tyler? Answer me, please. Fuck. Why is he ghosting me? God. I can't breathe. Please stop. Okay. I've been here before. This will pass. I just need to breathe in and out. Follow the circles. Just a little longer. Just keep going. In and out.
Não acaba nunca essa brincadeira, não é?
Hold on. You're getting there, Allison. You're getting there.
Não acaba nunca a brincadeira de apertar o RT.
I'm okay.
Ah, até que
I'm
enfim.
okay.
Até que enfim.
Are you okay? Yes. Are you fibbing? I'm scared. I don't know what these people are gonna be like. Or when I'm gonna see you again.
We can still undo it. We can tell them what really happened.
No way. It's done. That's it. You're gonna be there to talk on the voice if I need you, right?
Of course. It'll almost be like we're still together.
It's time to get going now. Come on.
Wait, Chief. Just a sec. Hey, kids. I went back to the house and got a few things for you. I know how much he's meant to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, kids, this is just goodbye till next time, okay?
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
I think I had a panic attack.
It's gonna be okay. Let's get you inside and warmed up. Then we can talk about what happened.
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
Não foi sua culpa, então tem que dizer que eu que fui a pessoa que matou. Então eu vou botar aqui, não é bem assim. Não foi sua culpa, não é bem assim.
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do. You can't go on letting it haunt your every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You gotta tell those ghosts to move on.
Eu matei a Merine, acho que é isso.
Uncle. It was me. I was the one who had the scissors.
What? What are you saying?
She was threatening Tyler. So I stabbed her. I killed her. I killed my mother.
But Tyler confessed. He went to Fireweed.
We lied. We lied to everyone.
No. How could you let him take the blame?
It was a mistake. I know. But we were in shock. Tyler wanted to take the blame. And I let him. But we should have told the truth.
Must have really hurt. Keeping that inside all these years.
They pretty much just bottled it up. And now it's all I can think about.
Sono.
Everywhere I look, she's there. I can't take it anymore.
It's not easy to admit something like that. It takes a lot of courage, Allison. I should have seen it. So sorry. None of this was fair to you two.
Thank you, Uncle.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
Relieved, actually. And really tired. I was remembering something earlier. I don't know if it even really happened. The day Tyler left for Fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
How close were he and Marianne?
I don't know exactly. But he cared about her a lot. Her death really shook him up.
He was over at our house a lot. Fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But Did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Ooh. Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility, but I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You need to get some rest.
I have to do this. And not just for Tyler. For me too. I love you, Uncle. Thank you for everything. I'll call you later.
No loft, quebre o baú com o pé de cabra. É o que escolher na próxima opção, né? Esse jogo tá dando muito sono.
Okay. You can do this.
Go around.
Good.
Tem que ir por
He's
fora.
here.
Bem, aqui é o local da próxima conquista, então vamos ver aqui o que tem que fazer.
I already got the lifters in there. Damn it.
Maybe? Have you been eavesdropping in on official police business?
Next, you'll meet up with Sam in his garage, and we're gonna have to help him fix the little boat engine he's working on. If at any point he gets injured, that means we've done it incorrectly, and you'll have to retry this either through chapter select or by trying to reload the checkpoint. If you just keep talking to him as much as possible and looking between him and the engine, he'll eventually ask you for help when he complains about some rusty bolts. He'll need some rust remover. Now, there are a couple of different cans littered around his garage. We need a very specific one. To grab that, what we'll do is we'll go kind of here underneath this fluorescent light bulb. To the left of it will be a shelf. If we open that shelf, we should be able to find a red can in the top left corner. We can now take this can, bring it back to Sam, and he will now fix the motor successfully. Again, if by accident you don't do it in time, he will get injured, in which case the next scene is a little different and you will fail. So make sure you're pretty quick with this if possible. We now have our second collectible of the chapter, and this one is when...
Então, essa conquista aqui pode ser perdida com o tempo, então eu vou fazer aquele esquema de usar o save da nuvem. Então o que eu vou fazer? Eu vou sair do jogo, e quando eu sair do jogo, o meu save vai ser automaticamente upado para a nuvem, certo? E aí, se caso eu não consiga a conquista, o que eu faço? Eu mudo o console para offline e fecho o jogo, e aí ele não vai upar o save que eu tenho com a conquista falhada para a nuvem. Aí eu vou excluir o local, e quando eu entrar no jogo novamente, ele vai fazer a sincronização, e aí eu vou vou estar de volta na parte antes do momento em que eu falei a conquista. Então, isso aí se chama utilizar o save na nuvem a seu favor para conseguir conquistas perdíveis, entendeu? Então, se eu conseguir de primeira a conquista, beleza, vida que segue. Se eu falhar, eu não posso fechar o jogo. Ah, não consegui a conquista, o que eu faço? Nada. Você fica tranquilo, respira fundo, não faça nenhuma besteira e simplesmente vai nas configurações, mude o console para offline e daí depois que ele estiver em offline, você pode fechar o jogo que o save não vai ser upado para a nuvem. O save onde você falhou, ou no caso eu. Aí, depois que fechou o jogo com o console em offline, aí você apaga o save local. Apagou o save local, muda para online novamente, entra no jogo e vai puxar o save anterior, que foi esse que eu upei agora quando fechei o jogo. Então sempre que tem uma conquista assim que é perdível, que se você não conseguir fazer vai ter que reiniciar e tal, eu faço esse esquema de salvar lá, fazer um save state, né, que o pessoal fala. Faz um save state. E aí qualquer coisa agora, só não posso chegar aqui e não conseguir a conquista e fechar o jogo, aí já era, aí tem que começar o capítulo de novo.
Okay. You can do this.
Vamos direto lá para os fundos da garagem.
Family's family, but get it. Fucking. Oh, Allie, Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What are you doing?
My cousin Billy bought an old motorboat, but that fool drowned the engine taking her out. Yeah, I told him I'd fix it. Can't put any of the chain or the valve covers back on. So, did you need something?
I was just driving by and wanted to see how you were doing. I heard there was some trouble on the docks.
There's always trouble on the docks.
E aí, o que eu faço, amigo?
Where's your brother?
We had a fight.
Bit of sibling rivalry, huh? Oh, you should have seen me and my little brother have at it. Right up till the end. How's the house coming along?
Slow.
Eu não consigo pegar, eu tenho que pegar
Olá,
aquela
tudo.
lata vermelha.
Of course, I mean, there's a whole lives in there. No shame.
Ah, essas conquistas chatas, maluco.
Goddamn Billy Bine, some corroded, rusty-ass junker.
Having some trouble?
Can't get these nuts loose because my idiot cousin let them rust. Got a can of rust remover somewhere. If you come across it, pass it over, yeah?
Tá.
Sure.
Agora acho que eu posso pegar a lata. Vou pegar um WD. Bora que tem tempo. Bora que tem tempo. Aê, viu?
Good. Well, let's see. Should be just about... Pass me that wrench, will you?
Sam and you go upstairs. Instead of interacting with anything, go and interact with the
Sam?
desk just to your left
Are you
before
our
you start
father?
in this area. You'll see that there's a laptop you can interact with, but there's also a drawer in the kind of bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Open this
Figured
drawer
you'd
and
ask me that question
find
someday.
a second of 3 collectibles. Make sure you grab it. Again, these ones save automatically and instantly once you grab them for the rest of eternity.
I wish I was.
Beleza, o próximo
What the hell kind of
coletável
answer is
é no
that?
segundo andar dessa garagenzinha
I'm
aí,
sorry,
aparentemente.
But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
But you two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
But you must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, we were just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about a guy like me.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Marianne's fucking secrets. I don't understand her. I want to hate her so much. But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
Então agora estamos no segundo andar, certo?
Come in. Come in.
Aí aqui eu tenho que achar
When was the last time you cracked a window?
a mesinha do computador. E aqui na mesinha do computador
Come over here. Sit with me.
tem uma gaveta. Que eu vou abrir a gaveta e vou pegar o coletável. Aí, e o próximo então é quando tiver o Tyler e o Michael conversando.
Love this picture. Your
What's all this?
Here, I kept a few things.
Can I? She looks happy.
She was.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath. Huh. Yeah, Laura took this one. We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
Oh, she didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
Yeah. She had me close the whole thing up. Told her it was gonna be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Ellie, you really gonna go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg? Shin bone snapped in 3 different places. It stuck on my ass for a month. No use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she has having none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. We watched the boats come in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. Think about that a lot. Gotta remember.
Get the hell off my property. Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. Are you alright?
Então agora nessa parte.
I'm fine.
Whoa.
Next up,
Yes,
you'll
did you
eventually
have
end
to
up
feel
on
okay?
a fishing date with Michael, and you'll have to catch fish. Now, for the first fish, you can count this as kind of a tutorial. You can't actually fail on the first fish, but you'll have to use your left trigger to make it in the kind of middle zone there, and then you'll have to use your right trigger to reel the fish in. Now, you can unfortunately fail on the second and third fish, but for this achievement to unlock, we need to make sure we capture all 3 fish during the fishing scene. This minigame is super easy, and I don't think most people will miss this, but you definitely want to be paying attention to make sure you don't.
Okay. How about them apples?
Oh, nice.
See? Oh. Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played. You'll then eventually make your way up into the ball.
Bem, então terá um minigame aí de pescaria, tem que pegar todos os peixes. Então, na hora que começar, eu faço aquele mesmo esquema do save da nuvem. Do save
Listen,
state.
If you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. Honestly, she was not well, man. I've never seen her like that. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
Yeah, well, I got her to thank for that.
You know what I think you need right now? A fishing pole. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah. It got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car.
Bem,
Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
salvou,
Got
né?
everything you need, by the way?
Yeah,
Então,
I'm
agora
good.
que salvou, eu vou sair, upar o save para a nuvem, e aí se der ruim, eu apago. Não, se der ruim na conquista, o que eu faço? Todo mundo já sabe. Mudo o console para offline, feche o jogo, apague o save local, mude para online novamente e entre novamente no jogo. Esse é o passo a passo se falhar a conquista.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches and...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel them in. Come on, pull up on the rod. Now give it a nice pull.
I got it. Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
So, ice fishing?
I mean, yeah. What isn't there to like about standing in the middle of a frozen lake?
Alright, here we go.
Segundo já foi, falta um.
How about them apples?
Oh, nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So you gonna tell me what's in the cooler, or what?
I could tell you. Or I could watch you squirm a bit longer.
Ugh. You're a terrible person. You know that?
You betcha.
So do you always drive around with an auger in your car?
It's not how it looks. Okay, I swear. I was already planning on going ice fishing with the family this weekend. I made a mistake of forgetting the auger one, so we had nothing on hand but an ice chisel. That'll scar a man for life.
Fair enough. So, what are you gonna make with what we catch?
Hey, you got me figured out. Slice of fresh fish, topped with garlic, pesto, walnuts, just a drop of olive oil. Pure perfection. As my partner in crime, you're entitled to a cut.
Works for me, partner. So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
But what if we can't? If she doesn't understand why all this is important to me, then maybe we're just too different. We were finally about to get some answers and she fucking ran off.
Well, can you blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
Yeah, well, I was the kid who killed his mom, and I still found a way to confront my shit. I mean, I'm here, doing the work. Even though, every second, I've got to fight the urge to run straight back.
To fireweed, you mean?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now, I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
Don't you say anything. I got...
Caraca, troço chato. Meu Deus.
Easy.
Pô, até que enfim, cara.
Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
Huh. I'm a little disappointed. Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer in my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Told you.
There's not really two ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Hard to argue with that, but it's pretty risky, right?
I mean, yeah, but you only get so much time. So when I see a chance, I take it, even if he might shoot me down.
Yeah, that all sounds nice, but it's just not me.
A true lone wolf? I can respect that. Hey, you've been dangling that line an awful long time. Sure you didn't forget the bait? Here, watch a master at work.
Take it away.
Cadê a conquista, maluco? Ô maluco, cadê a conquista?
Hey, you're missing the show.
Eu quero a minha conquista.
Whoa, careful now. You look like you might be enjoying yourself.
It's an act. But seriously, thanks, man. This is exactly what I needed.
Almost. It's just missing one tiny thing.
Minship, you read my mind. You know Allison refuses to eat anything cold in the winter?
It's her loss. From now on, you've got someone to call if you want to fish or slam a pint of Ben & Jerry's in the snow.
A pint? Small fry.
Que a conquista, cara. Peguei todos os peixinhos.
We should try to do this again while I'm still in town.
For sure. You have my number now. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't be.
Ai,
I'll see you
sacanagem.
two later.
Ganhei a conquista, cara.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here.
Eu acho que as conquistas não estão pipocando. Será que deu ruim na internet, cara?
God, why did I miss you so much?
Só não posso fechar o jogo. Olha lá, eu ganhei a conquista, mas não pipocou. Descobriu a verdade sobre a relação. Essa aqui também não pipocou. Relação com os gêmeos. Ajudou, essa daqui pipocou. Ajudou o Sam a consertar o motor. Descobriu a verdadeira identidade do bandido dos Correios. Beleza, essa aqui é do 2. Então, duas conquistas que não pipocaram e eu ganhei. Bem.
It's only been a day.
Então,
I've been told
vamos
I have
seguir em
that effect on
frente.
people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
Então, deixa eu ver aqui o guia do Maka.
Barn loft and have to solve a series of puzzles. On the back wall, the big puzzle, you'll have to select the banner at the top, the person behind the tree on the right,
So,
the tree
what is
near
it?
the middle,
It was just at
one of the
Sam's.
hands at the bottom,
He's
and
not
the
our father.
castle near the
How do you
middle
know?
left.
I asked him.
If you select
Point
all
blank.
of these correctly, you will solve the puzzle and open up a small compartment inside. You will need this compartment in order to solve the bigger puzzle in this room, but
Yeah.
inside will all
And you took his word for it?
He was crazy in love with Marianne. Whoever set that fire was doing damage control. And Sam's nothing but damage.
I guess he really doesn't have anything left to lose, does he?
There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Marianne first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
Beleza.
Ugh, what a mess. That's not gonna help us get this house sold.
Yeah, we got our deadbeat dad to thank for that.
So obviously the ladder's gone, but what about that handle? Is it still here somewhere? You want to take another look at the picture? It might help.
The handle should be behind this.
Ah, there it is.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to
Well, that's way too high to jump. You want to give me a leg up?
I'm so not touching your nasty shoes. We'll find a ladder. Can you see anything?
Nope, nada. Here, found a switch.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life. Whoa.
It's
her story.
Look, she left us something.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Marianne, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah, let's start here.
Então aqui tem mais um coletável, né? Deixa eu ver aqui de novo o vídeo do Maka um pouquinho.
Whoa, man, 3 out of 3. Well played. You'll then eventually make your way up into the barn loft and have to solve a series of puzzles. On the back wall, the big puzzle, you'll have to select the banner at the top, the person behind.
Recognize this?
Yeah, It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's
The
different.
banner
moves.
on the top.
Some of these parts are buttons.
The person behind it.
The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady,
On the
according
right,
to the story.
the tree
Do you
near
think the Gold
middle,
Lady could have been
one of the
Marianne's
hands
mom?
at the bottom,
I mean,
and the
she
castle
always used to
near
say
the
she
middle
moved to
left.
the end of the world to get away from her
All of
family.
these correctly, you will solve the puzzle
Yeah, you're
and
right.
open up a small.
She ran
Tá,
away,
essa
just
árvore
like the
daqui.
princesses here.
Huh. No goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins
Fo-
managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
Perdi, acho que eu perdi
So
uma
we
árvore.
saved Marianne from something.
On the back wall, the big
not
puzzle,
in
you'll
this
have
version?
to select the banner at the top, the person behind the tree on the right, the tree near the middle, one of the hands at the bottom, and the castle near the middle left. If you select all of these correctly, you will solve the puzzle and open up a small compartment inside. You will need this compartment if
Tá, tem lá a mão aqui embaixo.
The Mad Hunter still has two hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or
solve
after
the
he
bigger
earned it
puzzle
back?
in this
Which
room.
either makes
but
it
inside
before most of the
also
stories or
a
after.
collectible
Yeah,
for 3
at
out
some
of
point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter
Tem
meant to Marianne.
castelo também.
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother.
That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
Ah, beleza, abriu ali.
3. Now you won't unlock the achievement for all collectibles just yet. That happens right after we grab this.
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these? All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls. The Gold Lady. That was definitely her mom. So, didn't it...
Now that we have all 13 collectibles from...
Beleza. Aí eu vou examinar.
Pictures, letters, the Gold Lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Eu tenho todos os colecionáveis.
Maybe. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young. Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. But
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne. An artsy environmentalist. Yep, that sounds like Marianne's exact kind of catnip.
Tyler, see that little light?
Chapter 1,
I
2,
think we need to
and
solve
Chapter
this
3,
one next.
we can place them on their pedestals inside of the barn loft. So don't open the box in the middle. Instead, examine the pedestals on the left. You'll have to just select each one until a goblin is placed in its correct position. You'll have to do a total of 7 on the left.
Agora eu tenho que colocar todos os coletáveis lá no pedestal.
Here, the Secret Keeper, hiding secrets in the clouds. Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle. The old bear's gotta be in his ice cave. We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously. There you go, stalwart moose. Back in your pond, big frog.
And another 6 on the right. Again, these are all kind of automatically placed, and each one has a backstory relating to a specific character in the game. For example, you guys are the crafty goblins. But once you set all 13 of them down, you will unlock the achievement and everything in its place. If you did miss a collectible, you can go back and grab it through chapter select, and you can come back here and it will automatically be saved, and you can place it down. Additionally, in the barn loft,
Tá. Agora eu tenho que... Tem do outro lado também.
The very old beaver definitely goes in her den. The moonhag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake. The Mad Hunter, always on the princess's trail. The wise princess goes in the big wooden house, of course. Crafty goblins go here. That's the pious pelican spot.
Aí. E o lugar? Placed all collectibles. Beleza. Mas o que, Maka?
We can grab the princess's lost treasure. I've went ahead and opened all 3 of the puzzle boxes, but you don't necessarily need to. Once you do, you'll notice that you have an L, an E, and an O, and we'll use those 3 letters to open up this puzzle box using the password Leo. Once you enter that password Leo, you'll open the box and inspect some of the documents and pictures inside, finding out a very important secret in the story, and once you do that, the achievement will unlock.
Yes.
Léo, isso aqui pode, esse negócio aqui desse baú influencia no final. Então, se por acaso eu abri o baú com a senha, pode incentivar o final com os laços fortalecidos.
Do you have any idea what the code might be?
Se por acaso eu terminar com o laço fortalecido, eu jogo de novo para tentar fazer o laço enfraquecido e mudo o que eu ia fazer antes. Então eu tenho que escrever aqui Léo.
Yes.
Certo.
She noticed.
What?
Why does she have a
Did
photo
it just
of that?
get darker in here?
Ollie. She noticed. Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
The following clips will be discussing the end of the game, so
Who is that?
Leo Ronan.
She had a baby before us?
December 2nd, 1992 to January 31st, 1993. God, he was so young.
We had a brother. Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
Cadê a conquista?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why.
Ou será que vem depois?
Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this. Hey, now that we're done with the important...
Mas não ganhei, né? Não ganhei a conquista. Tudo colocou as coisas.
and stuff. Maybe we can take a crack at these.
Bem, deixa eu olhar o True Achievements, o que aconteceu de errado. Ah, não, eu não posso ir direto pra... Eu não posso ir direto pra abrir o puzzle, entendeu? Então, como eu vou ter que zerar de novo mesmo, eu faço na segunda jogada essa conquista que eu perdi, essa gafe tremenda. Não poderia simplesmente botar o código ali, eu teria que ir fazendo todos os puzzles.
so this is a spoiler warning. At the end of Chapter 3, you will either end up playing as Allison or Tyler. Each one of these has an achievement. And at the end of the entire game, you will either get a strong bond or a weak bond ending. Each of these will also unlock a different achievement. In order to get the Chapter 3 ending where you play as Allison and unlock the A New Chapter achievement, you'll have to make mostly bad choices in Chapter 3 and choose the left memory at the end of this chapter. I recommend that you don't confess to Eddie, choose these negative interactions with Michael while ice fishing, break open the puzzle box with a crowbar in the barn loft, and choose the left memory at the end where Marianne threatened Tyler.
You think you made the right call staying? Yeah, I think so.
Now, Chapter 3 can also end with an ending where you play as Tyler, unlocking the Lock Up and Go achievement. For this, you want to make mostly good choices in Chapter 3 and choose the right-hand side memory at the end. I would recommend confessing the truth to Eddie, kissing Michael during the ice fishing date, solving all 3 puzzles in the barn loft to find the password Leo, and then pick the right memory at the end where Marianne did not threaten Tyler. Now, separate from the Tyler and Allison endings, we can also end with a good or a weak bond. In order to end the game with a weak bond and unlock the Life Tears Us Apart achievement, we have to make sure we have at least 50% bad decisions throughout the entire game, including Chapter 1, 2, and 3. In Chapter 1, you can make bad decisions like not accepting Eddie's gift, breaking Marianne's puzzle door, choosing Allison's memory at the grocery store, and siding with Eddie at the police station. In Chapter 2, you can also pick Allison's memory, you can choose to meet with the realtor even though Tyler doesn't want to, you can get mad at Eddie, you cannot forgive Tessa, and you can have a disagreement at the dock. In Chapter 3, you cannot confess the truth to Eddie, have a bad date with Michael, break the puzzle box with a crowbar, and choose the left memory at the very end. With enough bad decisions throughout the whole game, you will end with a weak bond. And if you do want to go back to mop up this achievement, make sure you play in the mode where your saves carry forward from chapter to chapter. You'll also be able to skip most cutscenes and a lot of dialogue by holding Y, so you can speedrun an entire chapter in like 45 minutes. On the flip side of that, we can also end the entire game with a strong bond to get the Twins for Life achievement, making sure at least 50% of our choices are the good choice. For this, in Chapter 1, you'll want to do things like accept the ring as a gift from Allison, solve Marianne's puzzle door at the house, choose Tyler's memory at the grocery store, and side with Tyler instead of Eddie at the police station. In Chapter 2, make sure you pick Tyler's memory at the house, refuse the appointment for the house showing, forgive Eddie as Tyler, accept Michael's compliment at the grocery store stockroom, and forgive Tessa at the graveyard. In Chapter 3, you want to do things like confess the truth to Eddie.
Bem, está dizendo aqui que são 4 conquistas relacionadas ao final. Uma é o final da Tyler, outra final da Allison, e você tem uma conquista com os laços enfraquecidos e outra com laços fortalecidos, e está dizendo o passo a passo aqui de quais escolhas fazer. Mas como a gente já está no final do jogo, vamos ver o que dá para fazer aqui. Saia do sótão.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
E aí depois que zerar, você pode, eu acho que, ir pulando as cutscenes, e aí para fazer os outros finais é mais rápido. Ué, sumiu todo mundo? Relembre a briga de Marianne no pier. Onde era o pier mesmo? Era descendo aqui? Não, acho que era pra cá. Ah, era pra cá. Aí eu vou tentar escolher a memória do Tyler.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night. Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
almost. Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. That's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you. Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I mean, I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Yep, sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
Does he really expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
I don't know, Allie. I'd rather not think about it.
He's not even the least bit sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah, he's just a fucking coward.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made, one way or another.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
There's no point in hiding.
It'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
not gonna hurt you.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please. Think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back. Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
Acreditar na versão do Tom, a Marianne não ameaçou o Tyler. Acreditar na sua lembrança, a Marianne ameaçou o Tyler. É isso que eu vou colocar.
I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you!
No, don't do this. Mom, no.
Allison. This isn't... What? Tom was lying. Marianne couldn't face being separated from her kids again. And the only way to make sure that never happened was for all of us to go together. I know it in my heart. I saved you. I saved us.
I know. You did the right thing. You wanna go back inside?
Yeah.
Bem, eu acho que isso acaba o jogo, né? Com isso termina o jogo. Agora eu quero saber do que realmente importa. The achievements, as conquistas.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad? Cheers, I guess.
I can't believe Tom thought we'd buy that story. And that I almost did.
Yeah, I still can't believe he and Marianne. What the hell did she see in him?
She was probably just really, really lonely after she lost Leo.
I could never get that lonely.
Listen, with everything that's been going on, it got me thinking. About our voice. Like, that maybe we should stop using it.
What?
I just don't trust it, and I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions? Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge.
Brothers and sisters?
To once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
One last look. I'm good to go. Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave 'em at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
So, have a nice trip then.
Okay, I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Alice's mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
Pegue suas coisas e tranque a sua casa.
I should pick up Allison's stuff on my way out. empty is so weird, but at least it's the last time I'll ever have to.
Laptop cabe no bolso, legal. Mas o que tem que pegar, hein? Bem, vamos ver o segundo andar.
Goodbye, room. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon? For posterity. Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
Acho que não tem mais nada, né? Só saiu fora. Não posso passar por aqui.
Turns out you didn't need our help losing the election, Tom.
Eu acho que não tem mais nada.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess. Hey, Aaron. It's Ty. Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going along with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, She just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
Acabou, né? Musiquinha. Uma conquista, life tear us apart. Completed the story with the twins bound weakness. Então eu terminei a história com os laços enfraquecidos. Look up and go. Eu fiz o final do Tyler. Então eu teria que jogar de novo. Faltou 3 conquistas. Ou seja, das 10 conquistas do capítulo 3, eu só fiz 7. Ficou faltando 3. Eu vou ter que jogar de novo para fazer essas 3. E quais são as 3? Uma é para abrir aquela caixinha lá do Léo, completando todos os puzzles antes. Não pode simplesmente ir lá e botar o código igual eu fiz. Então eu perdi essa. E a outra é o final da Alison. Eu acho que só muda ali na hora da lembrança a última escolha, deve ser, não sei. E terminar com os laços fortalecidos. Então eu farei isso na próxima jogatina. Então desta vez eu vou ficando por aqui. Obrigado a todos que acompanharam. Valeu, fui!